Hello. Today I wanted to talk about something that I like to call gratitude lists. It's a little task that I give myself when I'm feeling a bit low for whatever reason, just to cheer myself up. And I thought it would be a good thing to share and a good little kind of exercise to tell people about, just in case they haven't heard about it before. And what I'm talking about is little lists of the things that you're thankful for. For example, small things. It's not really to do with anything big and massive. Of course, you will be thankful for these massive things: your family, a roof over your head, a bed to sleep in at night, and food to eat. But what I tend to focus on for these is the very, very tiny and trivial things that kind of sound a little bit selfish, I suppose, when you're thinking about it that way. But I mean, not that I'm taking for granted any of these more important and more serious things that I am very thankful for. It's just, it's a little bit easier and a little bit more fun to think about all the little kind of silly things that add a little bit of light into your life. I've actually done a list myself, which I will go through now, just to give you a little bit of an idea of how you might be able to do this yourself. The first one is tea. I love cups of tea. I'm English and I'm totally playing to the stereotype here, but I do love tea. I mean English tea. Other teas I'm not so fond of, but I think tea is a wonderful thing that can really just make you feel so much better. Tea is magical. The second thing I've put down is chocolate. This is kind of self-explanatory, isn't it? Chocolate is amazing. I have a huge sweet tooth, so a lot of things in my life involve chocolate, and they're always so much better when they do involve chocolate. I can't really say anything else. Another thing would be, this is making me sound like an absolute pig, but another thing would be carbs, as in pastas, potatoes, all those sorts of stodgy foods that are generally quite bad for you and make you gain quite a lot of weight. There's nothing I like more than sitting down to a massive bowl of pasta and just completely demolishing it, because I really can put it away. And one of my favourite meals is actually pasta with tuna mayonnaise and cheese on top. It's so simple. It's not really anything special, but it's an amazing meal and it's just so good. Another thing I really like in my life is music. Music can be a source of comfort for a lot of people, and I think that's the same for me. I love all types of music, and it depends on my mood what I listen to, but it usually gives me time again to just chill out and just get absorbed into the music and enjoy it and not think about any problems in my life, anything that's stressing me out or anything like that. Another thing I like is dogs. I absolutely adore dogs. I love all animals, but dogs are probably, I'm a dog person, so it's probably one of my top animals. I just adore all dogs, and they're so full of life and light and can really entertain you, can really love you unconditionally. They're just a beautiful thing on this earth, and I really just love them so much. You've probably seen, if you looked at any of the pictures on my personal profiles, I have a dog. I have a small Jack Russell called Charlie, and I adore him and take far too many photos of him. Probably annoy all my friends actually. Something else I like is to laugh. I like the fact that humans have a sense of humour. Laughing is an amazing thing that really shouldn't be underestimated. I love people who don't take life too seriously, who can really make fun of themselves and don't really care that much. I think some of my favourite people in life are just people that have a great sense of humour and can laugh, you know? And I feel like it connects people so well when we laugh together. It's just an amazing thing. Even if you're laughing by yourself at TV or what have you, or laughing with friends, it just lifts your mood completely. The last thing is lions in the morning. Again, it's a very common one among a lot of people I know, but I just like to have a lion in the morning. And I don't mean a long lion where I sleep in for the whole day, but a lion and maybe a chilled out morning where I don't have to rush. And again, it's just these little tiny insignificant things that I just try and remind myself of during times where I'm feeling very low or very unhappy. And it just helps me realise, and sort of shifts my perspective back to sort of, there are some great things in this world, even the little things, even the things that involve you being a bit selfish. And this is even not taking into account tons of other things that can bring light into one's life. I really think it's a really good exercise to partake in and give a go. You don't have to put too much pressure on yourself. Like I said, you don't have to say the big things. This is just a list for you to sort of readdress your perspective and remind yourself of all the little things that sort of make you happy and make you enjoy life. There's so many different things. At first it can seem a little bit difficult, especially if you're in a low mood already, to actually come up with the ideas. But once you get the ball rolling, you tend to find that you can talk for a long, long time, as I have. It can really help to buoy yourself, to make yourself feel. The main thing is